Hi, I'm Kurt Fernley, and this is a really special episode of You Little Ripper. We're here at Toyota Australia's Autodrome in Altona, and I have to say, this is an amazing facility. We have your favourite Paralympians, and also we have the GR performance cars that we get to take for a spin. Now, you have seen Riley Batt in the Australian Paralympic team. He is fierce when he competes in the green and gold for wheelchair rugby. Now, today, we get to see what he's like behind the wheel. Riley Batt, welcome to You Little Ripper.
Oh, thanks for having me, mate. I am so excited right now looking at these performance cars.
Mate, these are some incredible cars, and the weather in Melbourne, it's turned out, it's rain, hail, shine, and all in one day. So we've got a wet track as well. We have the GR Yaris, the GR86, and the GR Supra. Which one are we taking for a spin?
Mate, I've had this Supra for a few months. I've driven it multiple times. It's in a sexy yellow colour today. I think it matches my eyes, mate. So let's go in the Supra.
I'm a little bit concerned because I've seen you get those yellow canary eyes when you go out and you compete. I'm wondering whether or not you get as crazy behind the wheel.
Oh, white line fever for sure, mate. I hope you trust me today because I don't know if I trust myself.
You know what? If there is one person that I would trust to drive this car, it is you, and I will definitely come to regret making that statement.
Famous last words, mate. Let's hit it up,
go,
mate.
Yeah.
You're a brave man.
Oh, mate. Honestly, I'm going to be clawing onto the door.
So will I, mate, I reckon.
Oh, what a graceful entry. And do we just throw this away? I'm sure someone will take care of that. Have you seen comedians in cars getting coffee?
No, I haven't, but...
Well, we're going to call this Cripples in Cars Not Crashing.
I love that. Oh, wow.
Well, we were thinking about it. What's your take on that word?
Oh, mate, I'm sweet with it. I think it's great that if someone... I don't take it as the wrong way. Does that make sense? I love to take the piss out of myself doing that. Like saying cripple, I guess. You can call me whatever you want. You know, I think when someone's saying cripple at you as, I guess, an attack, I think that's different. Everyone I hang out with, I make sure they laugh at my, disabled jokes or my, jokes for having no legs or cripple or whatnot. I make sure they're comfortable with that because there is a lot of people, especially when you get to meet them, you make a joke about yourself, obviously having no legs or being in a wheelchair, and they don't want to laugh about it. I think you need to laugh at it. I think it's, we're normal,
What's your first memory of driving?
Yeah, I remember, the day I got my P plates, I had a van and Mum took me obviously to do my tests and I passed and dropped at home, put my motorbike straight in the back and took off for about 3 days and slept in the back of my van and obviously had my motorbike, and I just remember the sense of freedom.
Yeah, well, how important is independence? Not only as an athlete, but also, to feel that independence as a person with a disability as well.
Independence isn't just about being strong and fit. It's, it's being comfortable with your situation and in your skin, and making sure you go out and you're happy to be in the public eye in a wheelchair, and I don't know. Don't worry about what people think. What do you think about it, Kurt?
I don't know. When you're somewhere along the journey of disability, you feel the opposite of that, right? When your agency is taken away and you don't feel like you can operate on your own, like you're relying on other people.
Yeah.
But then when you feel that independence, it's like a moment of, I don't know, you breathe easier, right? Can you remember back to your, when you first even got in a car, did you ever worry that you wouldn't be able to drive?
Mate, I get asked all the time how I drive, and we're normal people. Yeah, we're in wheelchairs, but we're normal people. So, obviously there's ways to get around everything in life. And for us, we use hand controls and different adaptations to drive. But yeah, I don't think driving should be a barrier for anyone, especially in this day and age where we have so many smart engineers, and we've, obviously got NDIS who can help, us people with wheelchairs or with disabilities be able to, have this independence of driving. So, I think driving's definitely something that we all should, people with wheelchairs, people with disabilities should all be trying to strive for.
My mum took me for my first driving lesson, and she was terrified.
Yeah, right.
Because I put portable hand controls on the car, and I'm driving up the lane, and Mum didn't know what to say, like, how do I describe how to accelerate, how to brake, and everything like that. Do you have a memory of that first drive?
Yeah, you're bringing stuff back to me here, mate, and I do remember, I drove with Mum, obviously, the first time, I drove mum a lot. Like, I think some of my first drives were driving almost full stints to Sydney, driving my mum because she didn't like the drive. So I remember her saying to me, like, she obviously taught me how to, drive and, the rules and stuff, but she couldn't tell me how to use my brakes and how to drive with one hand on the steering wheel, and because you're using the other for throttle and acceleration. That's something you have to self-teach. But for me, I was brought up with motorbikes. I was brought up with, high performance anything, and, driving tractors and excavators and bobcats and whatever it was. And I had that, that know-how, how to drive and how machinery works. So it was pretty easy as soon as I got in the drive, in the seat of a car. And I love driving, mate. And that's why today, being down here at Altona with Toyota, the Autodrome here, with you, mate, in the car. You're a brave man. Driving a GR Supra, like, this is an awesome moment in life. Something I'll remember.
Can you tell us about the... Not yet.
I didn't mean to do that.
Can you tell us about how Toyota's assisted you with the new chair and what that means to you?
Mate, Toyota has been unbelievable. Like, you look at most sponsors and corporations, they're just happy to throw, cash or products at athletes, but Toyota actually generally cares about your performance. What's really cool to see. So Toyota's been helping design a custom-made carbon fibre sort of like bucket seat that mounts on my rugby chair. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot to people, but I'll tell you what, we're like almost race car drivers, where any 1% change in our wheelchair rugby chairs, what are custom made, any 1% change, it makes a world of difference. So what we're trying to do is make sure my fit is even better than it is currently. It's a tighter fit. I can be more maneuverable. I can use less energy to turn the chair. And so far, it's working a treat. We've got a few fine adjustments, and obviously fine adjustments on carbon takes a little bit of time, but we're almost there, and I think it's going to be the future for our sport.
All right, mate. Well, now we're here. We're about to hit the proper stretch, so I'm going to sink the claws into the dash. And you said you like to let loose when you go onto the field, so, mate, coming out of the next hairpin, it's all yours.
Well, mate, I've got something for you, just in case. I thought I'd bring something along today, and, we're about to go hit some laps now, and I thought you might need a change of underwear, and mate, I've got a surprise for you. I've got
the lucky
I've got the lucky Batman undies,
You know what,
mate?
I'm going to take these because Riley Bat's lucky undies. That is that's art right there. The
Mate,
national treasures, lucky Jones.
They've been worn 6 times.
Mate,
all right.
They smell like success and determination.
Why have your eyes just gone pink? All right, mate. We'll have some fun, eh?
Have you got the traction control on?
I think so, mate. I can't remember.
Holy oh my God!
Goes well, doesn't it?
Oh my God! Oh no! Oh, Riley, you've got issues, man. My blood pressure's settling down. That was awesome fun. But it ain't over yet. I've got a bit of a special surprise for you, mate.
Yeah, right.
Australian rally champion Harry Bates is about to take us both for a spin.
Oh, yes.
Oh no, he's looking like he's confident.
Hey, legend.
G'day, boys. How are we?
Good, mate.
Having some fun?
Mate, he had a little bit too much fun, to tell you the truth. But I'm looking forward to seeing what you do behind the Yaris, mate.
All right, well, let's swap cars.
I'm excited.
See what we can do.
Yeah. So excited. How you going back there, mate?
Yeah, mate, loving life. Oh, God.
Do you need to change those undies yet?
Oh, my God. Thank you to Harry Bates for the special guest appearance on You Little Ripper!
I love it.